Honorable Ablakwa, congratulations on your appointment as chair of the oral team. How did you feel when you were informed of this huge responsibility?
Thank you. I felt a deep sense of duty and honor. This appointment is not just about heading a team. It's about fulfilling a national promise to combat corruption and restore trust in governance. It's a call to serve. And I'm committed to doing so with integrity and patriotism.
Mr. Ablakwa, this responsibility is immense. Doesn't it scare you?
Fear? Not at all. What drives me is a sense of duty and the hope for a better Ghana. Yes, the task is daunting and the stakes are high. But I believe fear only paralyzes progress. Challenges like these demand courage, conviction, and faith.
Mr. Ablakwa, critics, especially members of the outgoing government, are saying that the oral initiative is illegal and lacks the backing of any law. How do you respond to that?
And let's first understand the purpose of oral. It's a preparatory and investigative team set up to gather information and lay the groundwork for addressing corruption when the new government assumes office. It's not a judicial body or a law enforcement agency. It's simply a mechanism to mobilize evidence from public input.
But doesn't such a body need legal authority to operate?
That's a valid concern, and I want to assure Ghanaians that we are operating within the confines of the law. The team is part of the transition team's preparatory work, which is permissible under Ghanaian governance frameworks. Any actions beyond information gathering will be handled by legally mandated institutions once the new administration is in place.
So you're saying oral will not overstep its boundaries?
Absolutely. We are fully aware of our limitations. Oral is here to complement existing institutions, not replace or undermine them. Our role is to collect credible information and ensure it reaches the appropriate authorities for action within the law.
But surely the magnitude of corruption and the forces behind it can be intimidating.
I won't pretend it's going to be easy. Corruption is a powerful adversary, and those who benefit from it will fight tooth and nail to protect their interests. But as Martin Luther King Jr. once said, the time is always right to do what is right. I have the support of many patriotic Ghanaians, and that keeps me focused.
You have been described as a thorn in the flesh of the outgoing government, constantly holding them accountable. Can Ghanaians expect the same unrelenting spirit from you in this new administration?
Well, I believe accountability knows no boundaries or affiliations. My commitment has always been to serve the people and ensure that governance benefits the nation, not to select few. If being thorn in the flesh means advocating the truth and justice, then yes, I won't relent.
But now that your party is taking over, won't you be tempted to go soft on your colleagues?
Not at all. Leadership comes with immense responsibility. My duty is not to any party, but to the people of Ghana. Corruption and bad governance have no place in any administration, including ours. I will hold us to the same high standards I demanded of the outgoing government.
Some might say it's easier to criticize from the opposition. Now that you're in power, how do you plan to balance being a team player and a critic?
Constructive criticism is the backbone of progress. I believe in being part of the solution while ensuring we remain self-critical. My role now is to lead by example and ensure we don't repeat the mistakes we once condemned.
Honorable Ablakwa, corruption is known to fight back, and often it can come from unexpected quarters, even within one's own ranks. What will you do if members of your own party are unhappy with your approach and fail to support you?
That's an excellent question, and it highlights one of the biggest challenges in the fight against corruption. I believe that if you enter this fight seeking popularity, you've already lost. My commitment is to Ghana and its people, not individual interests, even within my own party.
But realistically, isn't it difficult to take on your own party members when the chips are down?
Leadership requires courage, and true leadership often comes with tough decisions. If it means standing alone to protect the public, thus so be it. My principles and the trust Ghanaians have placed in me will always weigh any party loyalty. After all, what parties promise to Ghanaians is to deliver integrity and accountability that must remain non-negotiable.
What if the pressure becomes unbearable? Politics can be ruthless, especially when powerful interests are involved.
Pressure is part of the job, but I draw strength from the people of Ghana, who deserve leaders willing to endure discomfort for their sake. I also believe in the importance of building alliances within the party and across the political spectrum to ensure this fight is not mine alone. If we collectively place Ghana first, we can withstand any opposition, internal or external.
And if it comes to a point where you have to choose between your principles and your party's unity?
Without principles, there is no meaningful unity. And the party exists to serve the nation, not the other way around. If I have to make that choice, my conscience and my duty to the people will guide me. I believe that in the end, standing on the side of what is right always prevails.
Mr. Ablakwa, I wish you the best of luck in this challenging journey. I'll be here watching closely.
Thank you. I welcome the scrutiny and the watchful eyes of Ghanaians like you. It's the only way we can keep the system accountable. I promise not to let you or the people of Ghana down.